お前はもう死んでいる。何？
Brian and Eddie are extremely adventurous and they love taking risks. Let's see how these two strongmen created a scene in a public gym. Eddie left no stone unturned to attract everyone's attention. On the other hand, Brian is too well-mannered to behave badly in a public place. This incredible comedy duo never fails to make the viewers burst into laughter. I am sure they must have been kicked out of the gym after this.
You're not doing it louder. All right, you'll lose it. I will. You'll lose it. Okay.
One should never doubt the strength of a man who can lift 500 kilos on a deadlift. Can you imagine how strong his punch feels before he punches? Whoa, probably enough to go through a concrete wall after he punches. Punching is not just all strength. There is a technique to it that makes it impactful.
191. Okay. What? 168. 168. What? What? 208. Nice. Come on, Brian. That was good. Got to better it. Yeah, see, it's...
Strong men have an incredible amount of diet to sustain their monstrous physiques. You must think that there is nobody angrier in this world than a hungry girlfriend in the passenger seat. Wait till you see a bodybuilder in such a crisis.
Brian, take me for food. Take me to the destination. Now. You pheasant. Pheasant. Yes. You pheasant. Take me for food. Take me now. You pheasant.
Strong men build gigantic forearms that aid their amazing pulling strengths. Arm wrestling requires amazing pulling power, and arm wrestling between two of the world's strongest men must be a treat to watch. Eddie never leaves any opportunity to outsmart Brian, yet he ends up getting his arm cracked. Brian just had to be a little ruthless in the end.
Actually want to go, or you want to?
Brian?
Okay, let's feel it out a little bit.
All right, let's feel it out.
Okay.
Okay.
Remember the row that happened earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where I said feel it out?
Okay.
Okay. So we're not doing side pressure.
Yeah, I'm just doing breaking arm pressure.
Let's just calm down. Oh, okay.
High-calorie meals are essential for these strongmen, and what comes with them is a little bit of indigestion. Eddie never fails to annoy Brian. You know what's the worst thing that could happen to you while having your meal peacefully? Guess what? Eddie did it and is having a blast seeing his friend who almost gagged. Hang in there because there is another hilarious story coming up that shows how these guys can make life miserable for others without even using their strength.
Yeah. Is that you again? Oh my God, so sweet. Did you actually poop your pants?
I did a little bottom burp, I'm sorry.
This territory is ruled by one strong and determined leader. An alpha male known as Brian. His rule gets him the best of everything, but he can trust no one. He's surrounded by rivals, prepared to kill him for his crown. This is a story of power, politics, and the fight for survival.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
We always expect Brian to act like a mature older brother while Eddie is that annoying little sibling. This time roles are reversed when Brian punishes Eddie, and it is such a wholesome sight to see him bursting into laughter while Eddie is struggling to survive hypothermia.
Mate, my foot's like that deep in mud.
I realize that.
Oh my, you bastard. I hate you. Stop chucking ice!
Perfectly toned and shredded bodies are unknown to strongmen as their bodies are built for raw strength. Eddie takes up this challenge to test his core strength and gets embarrassed doing so.
I love it. You see this machine? I don't think you're very familiar with it. Brian, I invented this machine. Did you?
Yeah. Can you not tell?
Can you put the seat down at all?
No, that's it.
You can be the world's strongest man and still get roasted by your friend for a petty thing. Well, the viewers love how pure these two guys are on camera, and they love this thing about them. Eddie is not going to miss any chance to shame Brian.
Even though we agreed 8:30,
Very easy ways.
you're actually 1 minute early, so...
It was 8:45.
No, but I said 8:30 so we can get the car ready. So I've sat here for 15 minutes for like the fucking 10th time this week waiting for your fat ass to turn up.
Yeah.
You gonna get the car?
I feel like your memory's a little bit off.
Go get the car.
Eddie and Brian have huge physiques, and wherever they go, they attract a lot of attention, especially in a public gym where they lift abnormally heavy weights. Normally, they feel proud of themselves with kind compliments, but sometimes people go overboard with their appreciation and say strange stuff that leaves both pondering.
Yep.
You're the biggest white guy in here, but you guys just totally took over that. biggest white guy in here. Interesting. It's a bit racist.
I was a little racist.
Brian and Eddie have monstrous arms, and you can't even imagine how pumped these arms can become after a workout. Is there a measuring tape long enough to measure their arms?
That's 20, 23. 23. Let's get it proper.
Yeah.
23 and a quarter.
Yeah.
Fair mind, I did cheat a bit on the...
Did you?
Right, don't make it so fucking tight,
not,
bro.
I'm not.
Fucking shit. Fucking shut up. Right, come on, tense. Pump it up, pump it up. Get some blood in there. Just a speck under 24 inch. So you were just under 23.
Let me see it.
Remember how Eddie made Brian's life miserable while he was having a meal? Brian this time followed Eddie when he used a public toilet. These guys could hardly control their laughter when they saw a random guy learning a harsh lesson that day. What a pity.
I mean, we're meant to have our own toilet, but some random guys just walked in there. Good luck. That, honestly, I'm waiting for him to come back out and just be like...
Yeah. Did somebody go in there?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, the bartender. Oh no. The bartender. Yeah.
The bodybuilding and strongmen community is famous for its wholesome vibe and consistently encouraging everyone around. Brian and Eddie represent this community and project positivity. It is very rare to see two strongmen talking about how handsome they are. Eddie doesn't care about the allegations that he is not straight and makes a bold statement about Brian. Bromance for the win.
Who is the best looking, but you cannot vote for yourself?
What's that again?
Who is the best looking, but you cannot vote for yourself?
Oh shit.
Well, I'm gonna get Brian. If I was gay, I'd bump Brian.
I'm straight and I have bumped Brian.
I can't pick.
We'll go. We'll go.
Do you know what is in common between Haka and Brian Eddy? Both represent strength, pride, discipline, and unity. Haka is a traditional dance with rhythmic chants and vigorous body movements. Everyone loves this display of pure joy while even ignoring how out of rhythm these guys are. And who doesn't love desserts? And when it comes to cheesecakes, people fly all the way to New York to devour them. This must be the cutest moment for Eddy, where his inner child gets captured on camera. Eddy certainly has a sweet tooth.
But Eddie's drooling over all the desserts. You what? Just dribble on the side. I hope they saw that.
Monkeys are one of the most intelligent animals because they adapt and learn quickly. They tend to memorize and mimic human actions. A different side of Brian and Eddy reveals how kind and loving these two fierce competitors are. Brian has the ideal opportunity to take revenge for all the times Eddy annoyed him. Strongmen like Eddy and Brian are known to have massive lower bodies. They undergo intense leg workouts that help them lift insanely heavy amounts in the competition. People stop their own workouts and admire hulking figures when they are training and growling in the gym. These guys are breaking records every day by lifting heavier and heavier on a consistent basis.
Let's go. Up. Yep. Good.